teams are the best of the best when it comes to youth baseball, and today we're catching up with the North Texas Longhorns to find out what makes their organization so unique.
Well, we're called the Longhorns, best around.
What makes this team so great?
We're a bunch of brothers. We can stick together if we can hit, if we can do everything. We talk it up in the infield, and we can beat anybody out there.
But they're not competing against just anybody. They're up against the cream of the crop.
1, 2, 3, 1. Competition in select is phenomenal compared to all the rec ball and all of the other leagues that are around.
What's better about playing select?
It gives you more challenge and more focus on the game more.
The club has been focused on giving kids the opportunity to play at a high level since 2007.
What we wanted to do was target some underprivileged type kids that couldn't quite afford it, and at the same time reach out to some other kids that had the talent, they just weren't picked up by certain teams, and kind of give them the basics to excel at this game to get ready for high school and college.
How are you making that possible?
We're a nonprofit organization, and what we do, we reach out to a lot of sponsors that fund our program. They also allow us to pay for tournaments, pay for uniforms. We've got a lot of single-family income type players, and what that allows them to do is play at a high level, but at the same time reach out to certain scouts or some other type of organizations so they can get noticed for high school.
With select ball, you see competition constantly. Every single game you're out here, you see some of the top pitchers, some of the top, teams that are out here, and it helps them develop their game a lot better, seeing that day in and day out.
But the fierce competition on the field doesn't come without its challenges.
Well, at this level, they have to learn that they can succeed, they can fail. In the recreational world, the recreational ball that they played, they all succeeded. And now they have to realize that, you're not going to win every tournament, you're not going to win every game, and you're not going to play every inning out there. It's more preparation for real world life.
And one of the biggest life lessons is balancing it all.
It's learning to manage all the homework of all those honors classes and how to get all that taken care of, and then making all these practices, making 2 to 3 to 4 practices a week, playing tournaments every weekend, and having to manage all that.
Our basic rule is no pass, no play. If you don't pass, then you're not playing for us. And we put stringence on making great grades. I mean, we want all of our guys A's and B's, if not all A's. And that's a big factor to us because these guys are putting in a lot of time.
We practice a whole lot. We're always on the field.
They're breathing baseball, just 24 hours a day.
And although it's considered the most competitive level of youth baseball, it's still all about having fun.
I love it so much that it's just exciting compared to all the other sports. Just the thrill of hitting base hit up the middle, a double. Just can't compare to anything.
We wouldn't trade it for anything. It's life to us. We love this thing. We wouldn't give it up for anything.
His voice. Wow, what a dedicated, hard-working group of players. And coming up next, we'll check in on another organization